I think a complicated year, right? I think a lot of people are remembering the year for all of the terrible stuff that's happened, and within the crypto space for all of the multi-billion-dollar blowups. But I think it's also important to remember all of the various positives that the crypto space has seen, right? So the merge, I think, is the most recent one, but the big one, right? This is something that the Ethereum has been waiting for pretty much since its inception.
The co-founder of Ether seems to have spent the past few weeks talking about his experiences and suggestions for the cryptocurrency industry, as well as his expectations for the future of the sector. Buterin has said that he is excited about the future of Ether and decentralized technologies, as well as blockchain-based identities, decentralized autonomous groups, and hybrid apps. A few days prior, the Ether co-founder reiterated the necessity for traders to adopt a long-term perspective by putting more emphasis on technical advancements than on price. Following the demise of FTX, Buterin counseled traders and investors to take into account the degree to which individuals can influence a protocol and to place more faith in open and transparent code than in people. He claimed that there is still lots of space for innovation. He also revealed 3 enormous crypto potentials that are still to be exploited: mass wallet adoption, inflation-resistant stablecoins, and Ethereum-powered website logins. In response to the raised worries that the surge of popularity for decentralized applications has peaked, Buterin reveals his predictions for the cryptocurrency market in 2023 in this video. Additionally, less chance exists for developers to enter the market and create fresh decentralized applications. In order to make cryptocurrency more accessible to the general public and to ensure that it can support billions of users, Buterin agreed that wallet infrastructure still has to be improved. Buterin added that the development of a stable coin that is hyperinflation resistant and widely usable and that can withstand any circumstances, both on-chain and in the larger macroeconomy, would be transformative for the sector. Buterin makes any technical recommendations regarding how this might be accomplished. He added that any common advances that help Ether usurp Facebook, Google, Twitter, and other centralized monopolies' influence over the internet-based application sector will eventually allow Ether to expand its market share. Buterin did mention that as the business matured and there was more competition, there was less of an evident potential to fill market gaps. Returning to the video, let's hear the founder of Ether provide a full analysis of the blockchain, its advantages, and the prospects for Ether. As you listen, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and leave comments in the section below.
What in the Ethereum application ecosystem excites me instead of what in the crypto space excites me. This is in experiments I've been trying, right? Basically, like using the word crypto less and using the word Ethereum more. And this is like a subtle thing. I mean, it's still an early stage experiment, so I'm not entirely sure what all of the consequences of kind of emphasizing Ethereum in particular much more would be. But like the theory here, like so first of all, it's not maximalist, right? So it's not saying like, focus on Ethereum to the exclusion of everything else. It's more saying we are not going to implicitly ally with you just because you are a cryptocurrency by default, right? The problem with the crypto space is that the crypto space is an ungovernable commons that has no barrier to entry, right? So if you remember, the basics of, Eleanor Ostrom's theory of the commons and what commonses create tragedies of the commons and what commonses can be governed, one of the basic ingredients for a commons to be governed is gatekeeping, right? Like you have to actually be able to, say, this is us and this is not us, and actually be able like have some level of enforcement or filtering in the thing that is us. With the crypto space, like the only qualification to be able to call yourself part of the crypto space and not have people complain is to just like somehow use cryptography and to have some kind of chained data structure somewhere. Like those are literally the qualifications. Like you don't even need decentralization, right? Like I forget, has IOTA even gotten rid of their coordinator yet? I forget now.
No,
right?
The answer is no.
Right. Like XRP, right? Like, they're like still completely centralized, and But you know, at the same time, they are, you know, on CoinMarketCap and you know, still, I think, haven't apologized for writing documents into the to the U.S. government, basically saying that they should be favored over Bitcoin and Ethereum because Bitcoin and Ethereum are China-controlled.
So,
And, like,
so Vitalik,
but-
when you have a permissionless commons,
and I think there's a huge amount of opportunity, right? Like, if you can make a wallet that 1 billion people use, that's a huge opportunity. If you can make a stablecoin that can actually survive, you know, anything up to and including a US dollar hyperinflation, and, you know, Doge forbid the US dollar hyperinflation actually ends up happening, then, you know, that's a huge opportunity as well. If you can, you know, create something that can actually, you know, be a lifeline for everyone going through that situation. If you can get sign in with Ethereum to work, and you can like unseat Facebook and you know, Google and Twitter as the kind of login overlords of the internet, that itself is a huge opportunity, right? There are still huge things that are left unclaimed that still can be built, but they're harder to build, right? Like, you can't just build you know, obfuscated casinos and get people to throw $13 million in and just have a fairly quick path to victory. So that's the place where I think the space is in now, and I think the people that are going to be more successful are the people that are actually willing to put that kind of hard work in.
With a dismal performance of 65%, 2022 is about to come to an end for Ether price action, and investors will want to forget about it as soon as possible. The strong US dollar, which was the chosen currency in a year when geopolitical dangers escalated to levels not seen in many decades, and increasing inflation rates were important factors that precipitated this sell-off. The major factor causing the market capitalization of various cryptocurrencies to decline throughout the course of the year may even have been that particular element of inflation. Food costs, rent, and energy costs increase for households globally, consuming up larger portions of their spending and reducing or even eliminating the percentage of their disposable income that was available for investments. Investors even had to withdraw their investments at one time in order to pay all of their payments and make ends meet. According to recent data, inflation is slightly decreasing, and several central banks are working to reduce it to sustainable levels. Either performer might become the comeback kid in 2023. How successful will Ether's improbable return be? You can share your Ether predictions in the comment section below. Also, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and set on notifications.